Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are making an Indian snack called Chevda. We can make it in various ways, but I just got a few items, normally how we make it, the simple way. I've got a rice crispie, carrots, nuts. I have 2 potatoes, onions, 2 carrots, and fennel seeds that called somph, a tablespoon of pure chili powder, and I have egg yellow coloring and green coloring. You can use various type of colorings, and we have a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of fine salt, a tablespoon of cooking oil when roasting of the nuts. Firstly, I'm going to start with the rice crispie. We are going to put it into the preheated 150 oven. I'm going to use half of this packet. This packet is 500 grams, so half will be 250. We have to dry roast it. Because your rice crispy go faster, get roast faster, so we start with that first. You can actually put in the fennel seed to roast wood. So I'm going to push it into the oven. For about half an hour.
Or until it's taking a golden brown color.
Yes. Okay, now the rice crispies and the fennel seed is sort of roasted. You can see it's turned into a brownish color. So I'll pour it into my container. And thereafter I'm going to do the same with the cornflakes. This is a kg. So I'm going to work with 250. Chevda can be made with various items. I'm going to dry fry this till it become light brown. So I'm going to put this into the oven and give it another half an hour, but you can adjust when it turns color.
You said this one will take longer than the crispies, so it's more than half an hour.
They'll adjust as
Okay.
soon as it go light brown. In the meantime, while this is still warm, I'm going to throw in my sugar and my salt so it melts into the warmness of the, and my masala, so the warmness will make it soak in. Always have an airtight container. Now the rice crispies are done. I remove them from the oven. You can see it's golden brown. And pour into my container. And I will fry up my nuts. This nuts is a kilo, so I'm going to go half of it into the oven. For about 20 minutes, and then I'll remove and add up my oil. Push it into the oven for 20 minutes. While the nuts is roasting in the oven, I will start deep frying my other items. I'll start first with my carrot. I'm using a deep saucepan with about 2 cups of oil because we have to deep fry. This is my carrots that was washed and grated. And be very careful because the oil is hot and we're using a handful of carrot. You have to sort of go each time a handful to allow it to fry out crispy. Keep stirring till it turns crispy. Now you can see your carrots are almost done. How you know it's done? When your bubbles go flat. So that means your carrot's done. But I will wait for it for a little browning. Now it's brown. I'm going to remove it from the oil. Drain it out well. Put these on the kitchen towel. Drained out. Now I'll start with the potatoes. We peel the potatoes and grated it into cold water. I will leave it into the water because it keeps it crisp. So I'll take a handful and squeeze out the water, and I've got two different colors. I've got egg yellow and I've got green. You can also use the liquid coloring at different colors. I start off with the green. This was a quarter teaspoon, and you can see the color it's changed green. So I'll take a handful of this. You must be very careful because your oil is hot. See, your oil is bubbling out when you lower your heat. Or you can place your spoon in. The oil is bubbled out. Just a handful will be enough to work little by little. And now these potatoes are done. I'm going to drain them off. They are nice and crispy. Separately. But if you tend to dry them and then color them, they sort of get stuck. You have to use it directly from the water, which can cause a little bit of an accident. So you have to be very careful. This time I'm going to show you how to be careful. After you've taken out your set of potatoes, you lower your heat and not for your oil to rise like the first time. You put in your spoon into the hot oil. And this is the egg yellow color. Just use a little handful. You see now the oil won't rise because you lowered your heat and you put your spoon. So slightly you start raising your heat up. See. Now that it's been 20 minutes for my nuts, I am going to take it off the oven, and I am still frying my other items. I'm going to add in my tablespoon of oil to it for a further fry of another 20 minutes. Sometimes you can go 15. Stay in the oil properly if you coat in the nuts, so it will allow the nuts to turn reddish in color. Put it back into your oven for maybe 15 to 20 minutes more. Okay, now that I'm done frying my potatoes, I lowered my heat. I'm going to fry out my onions. Why do we use so hot oil is because we don't want anything to be oily when using cool oil. Always add a spoon. A spoon will avoid oil from splitting over. That our onions are almost fried, you can use a pinch of sugar sprinkled over, so it will give it a lovely flavor and color. Okay, there's my onion all drained out with the paper towel. I'm just going to sprinkle it in, and you can see the different colors. And then I'm going to work with my nuts, which is already done. There you are. It's nice and red. And then we'll put it all together in. And you can adjust your salt. And then we are going to just tilt it in. Lift it all together. We use our hands to mix up. The most simple way of Chevda making. Like many other things can be used, like your coconut, your save, all can be bought and put into homemade. But this is the best way of Chevda. In fact, it's an all-time snack.
Anytime snack.
Anytime snack. Thank you, and watch out for the next video.